Three simple words, hidden deep within the scriptures, could be the very key to unlocking the law of attraction in your life. And once you discover what they are, nothing will ever be the same. Imagine, just for a moment, that there is a sacred code, overlooked in the pages you've either read 100 times or perhaps never paid attention to. A code with the power to open the doors to the unseen, to turn the impossible into the possible, and to align your mind, your heart, and the universe itself in your favor. Have you ever wondered why you so often ask, pray, and wish with all your might, yet it feels as though the heavens remain silent? Why do some people seem to receive one miracle after another, while others wait for years, never seeing the promise come to fruition? These questions run deeper than they appear because they touch upon a silent wound we all carry. The fear of not being heard, the feeling that our dreams are too big for us, or that some invisible barrier is blocking us, like a wall we can't seem to break down. But what if I told you that this wall isn't outside of you, but within, that it's built from old beliefs, quiet doubts, and words you've been repeating without even realizing it? Joseph Murphy, in his teachings, unveiled something extraordinary. The subconscious mind is like fertile ground, accepting any seed you plant, whether it be of faith or fear. And the Bible, far more than just a historical or religious text, is a manual of spiritual instructions written in symbolic language, holding the secrets to accessing this hidden power that already resides within you. Within its pages, 3 specific words not only carry a powerful vibration, but are also the keys to awakening forces that may have lain dormant in your life until now. Think about it. The universe operates on laws. Gravity never fails, time never stops, and vibration never ceases. The law of attraction is among these immutable laws, responding to everything you feel, believe, and affirm. When these 3 words are understood and used correctly, something immediately shifts in the invisible realm. It's like flipping a switch that illuminates all the darkness around you. What once seemed closed begins to open. What seemed distant starts to draw near. And what felt impossible begins to take shape right before your eyes. Now, I want you to reflect on something. How many times have you repeated phrases that, unknowingly, became your reality? Perhaps you've said, "I'm not lucky," "Nothing ever works out for me," or "I can't do it." And like a command etched into your subconscious, your life began to mirror those exact words. The power is in the word, and the word creates worlds. This means you are already using the law of attraction all the time. The only question is whether you are attracting what you desire or what you fear. This is where the 3 sacred words come in like a golden key. They are not just religious concepts, they are creative vibrations, seeds of energy that, when planted in your subconscious mind, radically transform how you manifest your reality. These words are so simple you might think you already know them. But what matters isn't just knowing them, it's understanding their true power, applying them with intention, and feeling how they shift the frequency of your very being. And I want to make you a promise right now. The 3rd word, which I will reveal later, is the most powerful of all. It not only contains the essence of the Bible's creative power, but is also the key that can instantly turn the tables in your life. It is the one that connects you directly to the source of all that exists. When you understand it and speak it with true faith, your life will never be the same again. But before we go deeper, I want to ask you for something. If this topic has already started to resonate with you, if you feel in any way that this is the message you've been waiting to hear, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. This isn't just to support the content, but also as a symbolic act of commitment to your own transformation. By clicking, you are already sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive something new. And if you wish to delve even deeper into this knowledge and discover how to practically apply these revelations in your life, I've left something special for you in the first pinned comment. It's a transformative resource created to help you take the next step on this journey of manifestation. Click it and allow yourself to access this knowledge, because sometimes what you need is just one click away. Now, take a deep breath and prepare yourself, because what you are about to hear may not be what you expected, but it will certainly be what your soul has been waiting for. The 3 most powerful words in the Bible for activating the law of attraction are about to be revealed, and each one will take you to a deeper level of awakening your inner power. But remember, the last one is the strongest of all, and it could change everything for you. The Bible is so much more than a book of ancient stories. It is, in fact, an encoded manual of energy, a spiritual map that connects human beings to the divine. Behind every verse there is a password, a word that vibrates with a frequency capable of manifesting as reality. And the 3 words you are about to learn carry within them the power to consciously activate the law of attraction, allowing you to transform desires into lived experiences. The first one may seem simple, but it holds the seed of all manifestation. When spoken with faith, it instantly reprograms the subconscious, aligning your vibration with what you wish to attract. That word is ask. Yes, ask. It's what Christ taught in Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. Joseph Murphy explained that asking isn't just speaking with your lips, but impressing upon your subconscious a clear image of what you desire. It's like planting a seed in the most fertile soil that exists, your inner mind. When you truly ask, it is not a plea of lack, but a statement of conviction. It's as if you're telling the universe, I know what I want, I know I deserve it, and I know it is already mine. The problem is that most people don't know how to ask. They confuse asking with begging. They say, Lord, if it is your will, please help me. Or, maybe one day I'll get it. But this type of request is empty. It lacks faith. It has no vibration. Joseph Murphy said, scientific prayer is not a doubtful plea, but a silent acceptance that the good has already been granted. When you ask correctly, it isn't a supplication. It's a declaration. You engrave the certainty of possession onto your subconscious. So, the first step to activating the law of attraction is to learn to ask the right way. Close your eyes, visualize it clearly, and feel as if you have already received it. Because the subconscious doesn't understand the future or the past. It only understands the now. When you feel you already have it, the universe responds to your vibration. This is why so many miracles manifest when someone prays with true faith. It's not the loudness of the cry that moves mountains, but the intensity of the silent belief. But asking is only the beginning. The second word is even more profound. It's not just about action, but about trust. That word is believe. To believe is much more than thinking positively. To believe is to live as if it were already a reality. It's walking as one who has already received. It's smiling even before seeing the result, because within you, there is no longer any doubt. Jesus repeated this idea constantly. Everything is possible for one who believes. Joseph Murphy explained that belief is the language of the subconscious. It is what gives form to invisible energy. Think for a moment. How many times have you asked for something but didn't truly believe you would receive it? You might have said a prayer or an affirmation, but deep down, a voice whispered, "This is too difficult," or "It's impossible for me." And what happened? Nothing, because the law of attraction doesn't respond to what you say superficially, but to what you deeply believe. Belief is like a magnet. If you believe that good things are coming, you vibrate with gratitude and anticipated joy, and that energy attracts exactly that. If you believe that nothing will work out, the vibration you emit is one of frustration, and the universe returns experiences that confirm that inner state. Joseph Murphy said, "You do not get what you wish for. You get what you believe to be true." So, if you want to attract abundance, health, love, miracles, you need to learn to believe with unwavering faith. How can you do that? The secret lies in reprogramming the subconscious with repetition, emotion, and clear mental images. Every day you repeat not just words, but you mentally live out the desired scene until it becomes so real in your imagination that your subconscious accepts it as truth. When that happens, nothing can stop the manifestation. And here we arrive at the most powerful point, the third word, the most profound, the one that lies at the heart of the Bible and at the center of spiritual teachings. This word is capable of instantly transforming your vibration and connecting you directly to the creative power. That word is Am. When God reveals himself to Moses in Exodus, he introduces himself by saying, "I am that I am." These two small words carry within them the entire power of creation, because every time you say "I am," you are making a creative statement. You are shaping your identity. You are giving a direct order to the subconscious, which obeys without question. Joseph Murphy explained that "I am" is the secret password to the subconscious. Everything you place after that expression becomes a creative command. If you say, "I am poor," you are programming your mind to live in scarcity. If you say, "I am sick," you are decreeing limitations upon your body. But if you say, "I am abundance," "I am health," "I am loved," you are releasing creative energy that transforms your reality. Most people use "I am" unconsciously and thus create suffering without realizing it. They repeat negative phrases as if they were breathing, never imagining that each word is a brick in the invisible construction of their own lives. But when you awaken to this secret, you begin to use "I am" as a tool for conscious manifestation. Imagine now that you are standing in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes and say, "I am blessed. I am prosperity. I am the living answer of divine abundance." If you do this every day, not as a mechanical repetition but with real emotion, your subconscious mind will record this new identity. And from that point on, your life will begin to reflect exactly that. This is why I said the third word is the most powerful. Because it doesn't just activate the law of attraction, it accelerates it. "I am" places you at the center of creation. It's as if the universe says, if that is what you claim to be, then so be it. Now, notice the sequence. First you ask, then you believe, and finally you declare with power, "I am." This triad is the secret code hidden in the Bible, which Joseph Murphy helped us understand in simple terms. It is not just spiritual theory, but a living practice that can be applied in your life today. And here, I want you to pause and ask yourself, what words have I been repeating to myself the most? Have I been saying, "I am capable," "I am loved," "I am prosperous"? Or have I, without realizing it, been saying, "I am unlucky," "I am unhappy," "I am not enough"? Remember, your life is a reflection of the words you engrave within yourself. And if, at this moment, you feel you need to change that frequency, then take advantage of the gift I've left for you in the first pinned comment. There lies the opportunity to take the next step, to learn how to apply this knowledge in your daily life in a practical and definitive way. Click and see how this simple act can open new doors on your journey of manifestation. Because deep down, what you have been searching for is already inside you. The power isn't out there. It is in the words you speak, the images you cultivate, and the faith you nurture. So, from this day forward, let your words be seeds of light. Ask with clarity, believe with conviction, and declare with power, "I am." And when you do, you will find that the universe was always ready to respond. Throughout this journey, we have dived together into a secret that, although it has always been before us, has often remained unseen. 3 words, hidden in the pages of the Bible, carry the energy that can turn the key in your life. Ask, believe, and declare with power, "I am." It may seem too simple, but the truth is that the grandest things in the universe are always hidden in simplicity. Strength lies in the details. The answer you have always sought is in what seemed obvious. Now stop for a moment and look within. How many years have you spent trying, struggling, wearing yourself out, searching outside of yourself for what could only be born within? How many times did you believe you needed more luck, more opportunities, more recognition from others, when, in reality, all you needed was more faith in your own power? The Bible was never a book of limitations. It was never about a distant, unreachable God, sitting on a throne separate from His creation. It has always been about the God that dwells within you, in your subconscious, in your breath, in the invisible force that moves every cell of your body. Joseph Murphy revealed this clearly. The power is within you, and everything you need to transform your life was given to you from the very beginning. Words are the channel. They are like seeds you plant in the invisible soil of the mind. To ask is the act of planting. To believe is the water that nourishes the seed, and I am is the sun that makes it blossom. Together, these three movements create an unstoppable force, because it's not just about repeating phrases, but about living in harmony with what you desire. Think about how many times you've wondered why you haven't yet achieved what you dream of so much. Perhaps you felt tired of waiting, frustrated with the time that seems to bring no answers. But what if I told you that the universe never stopped responding? It always responded, but it responded to what you believed the most. Not to what you said with your mouth, but to what you vibrated with your heart. If what you nurtured most was fear, fear became reality. If what you nurtured most was doubt, doubt became experience. But now you hold the key to change this frequency. Because when you ask with clarity, when you truly believe, and when you declare I am with power, the universe has no choice but to align with you. It is as if life itself bows before an awakened consciousness. It is as if the invisible is compelled to become visible. From that point on, no walls can stand, no doors can remain shut, and no dreams can be left behind. Everything moves, everything opens, everything responds. And that is exactly what I want you to feel in this moment. The certainty that you no longer have to live in the same cycle of limitations. You can break free right now. You can look at yourself and declare, I am abundance, I am health, I am love, I am the living manifestation of divine power. These are not just pretty words. They are creative decrees. They are direct commands to the subconscious, which, upon accepting them as truth, immediately transforms the way you vibrate. And remember, the universe always responds to your vibration. Perhaps you're asking yourself, but does this really work? The answer is in your own life. Look around. Everything that exists in it today was created by thoughts, beliefs, and words you nurtured yesterday. This means that tomorrow is being shaped right now. Every word you speak is a brick in the construction of your reality. So the question is, what kind of reality do you want to build from now on? If until now you have carried the weight of scarcity, fear, and insecurity, know that you do not have to continue living this way. You have the power to change, and the change begins the very moment you decide. That is why this video came to you today, not by chance, but because life is calling you to awaken. You were guided here because you are ready to take the next step. And if what you truly desire is to apply this knowledge practically, I have left something special in the first pinned comment. It is an invitation to dive even deeper, to not just hear, but to live this transformation. Click and allow yourself to open this new door. Sometimes the only thing separating you from the life you desire is the courage to take one simple step. Now, I want to conclude by engraving this reminder in your mind. The creative power is in your hands. Ask, but ask with clarity. Believe, but believe without hesitation. And above all, declare every day with conviction, I am. Because when you say, I am, you awaken the divine within you, and the divine knows no limits. And if this video spoke to your heart, If you felt in some way that this message touched a part of you that was dormant, I ask you to leave a like and subscribe to the channel now. It is not just a simple gesture, but an act of alignment. It is you telling the universe, I am ready, I accept, I receive. And when you do that, everything begins to move in your favor. Life is waiting for your decision. The universe is ready to deliver. And from now on, the power is within you.